Okay, it's been a really long time and I'm sorry, and I'm not even going to go through all that. I have read several books since my last video post. First one I really want to talk to you about is Paper Towns, also by John Green. So this is my third John Green book. I started with An Abundance of Catherines, and then Fault in Our Stars, and then I read this one, and this I think is my favorite. The Fault in Our Stars definitely had a lot more emotion and stuff all wrapped in and just really kind of shook you. I really liked Paper Towns. It kept you on your toes, kept you interested the whole time, and it was really, really good, and I just definitely really highly recommend this. I reread The Outsiders. My boyfriend had never read it, and I was like, how have you not had to read this book? Okay, sorry. A little bit of a relocation and time lapse. Everyone in my family is asleep right now. They came in at a really bad time, and then I had to leave, and then I came back home, and I was like, I really want to finish my video, but everyone's asleep, so I'll just have to tone it down a little bit. I believe I was in the middle of exclaiming about how my boyfriend had never had to read The Outsiders before. I mean, come on. But I really wanted to make him watch the movie, but I couldn't make him watch the movie if I hadn't read the book. So I made him read the book, and he loved it, and I love it. It's a classic. If you haven't read it, a shock. Shock from me to you. It's just your classic, we're one kind of person and you're another kind of person, and so we don't get along and we clash and tragedy happens. It's basically just a really good story. Also, even better when you find out that it was written by a 16-year-old girl, which explains why the writing's not super advanced or anything, which is why I think some people don't like it. I really like it because it was written by a 16-year-old girl who based these characters off of her friends and people that she knew and circumstances that she was around and understood, and I think that's really important. And the movie is all-star cast. It's insane. Just if you haven't read the book or haven't seen the movie, just go look up the casting for this movie, because oh my gosh, seriously, it's nuts. But really, the book is better than the movie still. Obviously, duh. After that, I read Fahrenheit 451 by Bradbury. John and Hank Green, the Vlogbrothers, if you watch them, they did a little book club thing where they were gonna post a video talking about what they thought about the book. They only did the first part. I don't know if they're not planning on doing the second part or what happened there, but I read it all. I definitely liked the first half a lot more than I liked the last half. It's a dystopian future. That's what it is. About this guy, whose name is Guy. He's married to his wife. He can't even remember how he met her. She spends all her time talking to the family, which is basically the TV set. They don't talk. They don't do anything. Nobody does. He meets this girl that's kind of strange, and she gets him to notice nature and things around them. That's when kind of trouble starts happening. He is a fireman, which means that they go find people that are hiding books and burn them. So they don't have books in this society. Nobody cares and nobody wants them, and that kind of starts to change for him, and then the story goes on. I really liked the concept of the book. There were some quotes from this book that I absolutely loved. I really liked the first half of the book. I guess I wanted something different from the end. I understand why he ended it the way he did, but I wanted something else. I wanted it to be longer, really. I wanted more. I mean, I get that where he stopped was kind of a finishing place. I wanted him to end with something beginning. Instead of ending where things were ending and there could be a chance of something beginning, he just kind of ended. Instead of being and now we're gonna go off to do this, and things are gonna be okay, or not okay, or something. He just left it all to the imagination, which I don't mind when you leave some of it to the imagination, but all of it is too much. I don't like it. So since I finished this, I have started The Perks of Being a Wallflower, because it's being made into a movie that I will probably see, so I thought I should read it. But I'm about halfway through it. I haven't finished it yet. Once I do, I'll post a video. The very last thing I wanted to talk about is something very special to me. I always feel weird just being my friend, because it sounds like another 20-year-old, but really I think she's 30. She wrote a book. It's actually going to be a trilogy, but she just got it published, and it's beautiful, and I'm so excited for her. It's called Whispers in Autumn by Trisha Leigh. I have not read this exact version. She let me read a pre-copy and criticize it and stuff. which I didn't really have any criticisms for. I really, really liked the way it went. I know she's revised it a couple times since then, so I'm excited to read it again, and I just got it in the mail today, and I am so happy for her and so proud of her, and I promise it's not just that I'm incredibly biased about this, because she is a really great person, and I do wish her all the best, but she's also very talented. If you're interested, check it out. Check it out. And I will read this version and post a review of it as well. That is my full-scale catch-up. I hope you have read or plan to read any of the books I just recommended, because really I liked them all. I think that Paper Towns is really enjoyable. I think that Fahrenheit 451, whether you like it all the way through or not, I think it should be read. I think it's important. It's an important novel. Same with The Outsiders. I think that's a really important, it's just a really important book. Perks of Being Wallflower. It's just always good to read a book before you see the movie. I just had to plug Trisha's book because it's something she's worked really hard on for a long time. So that is all from me, and I will see you soon. Bye.